Hello, a warm welcome, and this is the scene here in North London. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Manchester United.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And Spurs will go with this starting 11. Dejan Kulusevski plays alongside Yves Bissouma in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Heung-min Son. And the match is underway. Rasmus Højlund. It's a fine United move in the making. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Pedro Porro. Yves Bissouma has it. Dejan Kulusevski. Good-looking move. Got to it easily, the keeper. Ugarte. Good ball over the top. And a no-nonsense clearance. Brennan Johnson. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Trying to open up the defence. That ball was put into the right area, but no one able to capitalise. No foul, Spurs advantage. Romero. Now, when you do your homework as an opposing manager, you certainly keep tabs on a player like Dejan Kulusevski. In what way might he influence this game?
Well, he combines so well with his teammates. He really does.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt. Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Manuel Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes has it. Brennan Johnson. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Son. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Oh, he's given us away. Bissouma. Christian Eriksen now. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, full marks for getting past him. Can he get one back? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Can he find the right pass? Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Incisive pass. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Corner awarded to Manchester United. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And a time for cool heads. Well, nicely cut out. De Ligt. Christian Eriksen now. Højlund. United could be onto something. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Might be a chance to break. Bissouma. Can he do it? And fine goalkeeping. Well, approaching half-time on the home side, very much in charge here, Stuart. Your thoughts?
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them so far. The passing's been sharp, the movement from the front players has been excellent.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something. Oh, goodness me. He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he? Mickey van de Ven. Pedro Porro. And on to Kulusevski. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Half-time then, here in the English capital. Well, he's a player who seems to get better with age and really prospering in this match, Heung-min Son.
Yeah, he's certainly carved out plenty of chances. He's tested the keeper on numerous occasions.
So they get the ball rolling again. Spurs very much bossing it in the first 45. Let's see what happens in this half. Brennan Johnson. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. And foiled only by the crossbar. There to win it back. Takes on the shot. Nicely saved. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Let's see about the delivery. And the danger's still on. Bruno Fernandes. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. Well, there might have been a case for a yellow card, but the referee didn't see it that way.
Well, Derek, it's a foul, yes.
And the keeper denies them from the spot. Bissouma. Pedro Porro. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. This could be troublesome. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now. Sarr. And a long way out here. And no way through. Well, no stopping him. Bruno Fernandes has it. Fruitful looking attack. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And United have the corner. Playing it in. Well, a bit short with the clearance. But it just petered out. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And he might be through here. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And what a clinical finish this is. Hit with such power by Son. Not much chance for the keeper there.
Kulusevski. He has teammates around him. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Bruno Fernandes has it. He's going forward well here. Oh, big opportunity. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined. Bissouma. And now with Kulusevski. Sarr. Now room to roam for Spurs on the wing. Can he find the net? Well, the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Promising sequence. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Now the cut back. Can he take the chance? And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Teammates available. What to like about that pass? Well, the keeper didn't have too much time. Can he do it? And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Here's a change for Manchester United. Now, how about the short corner? Well, trying to place it, but without any great success.
Well, maybe went for the wrong technique. If he'd have hit it with power, may have got a better result. That's a poor effort, really.
He's allowed his opponent to get past him. Smuggled away. Counter-attacking chance. And the decision is one of offside here. And just 5 minutes remaining. Could cross it in here. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Heung-min Son. Oh, moving it nicely. Rasmus Højlund. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Can he find the right pass? Being egged on by the crowd. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Might lead to a chance. Stopped a certain goal. And the referee blows his whistle. It's full time here and Spurs have prevailed. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were...
And hello, wherever you're watching, welcome to North London. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Tottenham Hotspur taking on Manchester United.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
And playing it through, and Son is in. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
Ugarte. De Ligt. Christian Eriksen now. And on to Kulusevski. Werner. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. Bruno Fernandes has it. Christian Eriksen now. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. This looks more than decent. Bruno Fernandes. High quality defending. Son. Bruno Fernandes has it. Christian Eriksen now. Plenty of support here. Oh, good-looking run. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Bissouma. Heung-min Son. Yves Bissouma has it. Electing to shoot. Pretty simple for the keeper. And that is a below par pass. Bissouma. And it's United's turn now. Might really be able to trouble them here. He's trying to create something. And he clears the danger. Oh, fancy footwork. Cross-fired over. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Son. Johnson. Getting forward. Matar Sarr. Decent position. Werner. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Really important tackle. Son. Opportunity here. And rattling the post. Did well to clear it away.
Well, United are hanging on here. Had they gone 2 down, they would really be up against it now.
Well, now it's all about forgetting that that was such a close shave and using the ball themselves advantageously. Can he get them level? Oh, that's a fine save. Now, how about the short corner? Mazraoui. And a goal here. Just what Manchester United required. They are level. So back underway following the equaliser. Kulusevski. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Rasmus Højlund. Good use of advantage in United's favour. An awful lot of green space to run into. No more time left. That is it for the first half. And the second half has started here at the home of Spurs. Manuel Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes has it. Happy to take on the shot. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. I have to say a poor touch, unable to keep it in play. Goal kick. Well, a fine first half showing from Bruno Fernandes. What have you made of what he's put into the game?
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half so he can show us his ability.
Son, thwarting him. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. There's the chip. Oh, that is a moment of pure quality. A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over. Contest here. Matar Sarr. And now with Kulusevski. Pedro Porro. It looks promising. Just cutting off the supply. Ugarte. Højlund. Breaking at pace. Matar Sarr. Well read to put an end to that attack. Son. Can he find the right pass? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Opportunity here. Oh, he saved it. Brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he got it all right there. That's an excellent save from the keeper, you have to say that.
And there's the delivery. And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Bissouma. And now with Kulusevski. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Bruno Fernandes has it. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. And it might be a goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. Sarr. Pedro Porro. Yves Bissouma has it. Werner. Tottenham couldn't maintain possession. It's a neat move. Kulusevski racing forward, trying to catch them out. He's in behind. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations. So the current scoreline, 4-2. In a decent position now. And a chance to whip it in here. Eriksson. Can he convert? My goodness, that save, fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Teammate available. Well, body in the way. Now that's a real commitment to defending. Nicely saved. Oh, good vision. Can he get one back? Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, nothing comes of it. What can he do with it now? Christian Eriksen threads it through. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Matar Sarr. And now with Kulusevski. Son. Dejan Kulusevski. Decent position. Son. On to Werner. And pulled back. So the final whistle has sounded, and not the result Tottenham fans. Well, it's an absolute privilege to be with you tonight from one of the great world football cities. I'm referring, of course, to London. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Manchester United.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Pap Matar Sarr. Johnson. Well, let's see about the cross. And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. And the starting 11 for Spurs. Dejan Kulusevski plays alongside Yves Bissouma in the centre of midfield. And potentially a handful in attack today, Heung-min Son. Well, the referee letting them continue, but now it's going to be a booking.
Well, he tried to play the advantage, but he was always going to come back to that challenge.
Romero. This is the team Manchester United will go with. Andre Onana is the goalkeeper. Nusair Mazraoui plays with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Romero. Good idea. Just the challenge that was required. Rasmus Højlund. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has it. Very quick thinking there. Dejan Kulusevski. This could be troublesome. Son! And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. Action underway once more. Let's see if United have the wherewithal to square the game. Christian Eriksen now. Rasmus Højlund. Christian Eriksen now. Encouraging stuff from United. Rasmus Højlund. Manuel Ugarte. Gives it a go. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. Pedro Porro. Yves Bissouma has it. Given away by Tottenham. Might lead to a chance. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Will it happen for them? Crossing opportunity. Tremendous block. Son! And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Christian Eriksen now. Bruno Fernandes has it. More than decent there. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. Dejan Kulusevski. Brennan Johnson. Sarr. De Ligt. Mazraoui here. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Fernandes. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Good visualisation and execution. Could be. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the... So back underway with United looking to plot a route back into this game. Højlund. And he takes it on. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Taken short. Takes the shot. Huge block. Well, body on the line again, no problem. Kulusevski. And possibilities here. Possession ceded by Spurs. Well, the counter chance looks very real. It's opening up for them. Out of play for a Spurs throw-in. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Perfect tackle. Well, you have to appreciate a player like Heung-min Son when he plays as he did in the first half. It was tremendous from him.
Well, what a first half he had. I thought he was outstanding. He caused the defenders all sorts of problems with his movement and pace, and he fully deserved his 2 goals, and I expect more from him in the second half.
Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. That's a good-looking ball. Son could do the punishing here. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Rasmus Højlund. Christian Eriksen now. Bruno Fernandes has it. United might be able to cash in. And he's in. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Son. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Højlund. Dangerous looking attack. He fancies it. No problems for the keeper. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Makes the move to the inside. Bissouma. He's in here. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? Good-looking cross. And mopping up defensively. Great ball from Son. And he's found a bit of daylight. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. He cuts it back. Must be. Oh, did so well to deny him. Maguire. Perhaps they can counter from here. And he favours the inside route. Well, not away properly. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Sarr. And on to Kulusevski. Opportunity. And foiled against the crossbar. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Well, he's certainly not alone. And he's through here. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Targets available, cross comes in. Sound piece of defending. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Giving it a try. He's blocked it. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Real chance. And the referee blows his whistle, and Tottenham are the victors. They get the 3 points from this game. What did you make of it? Hello everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege to commentate from this venue. A warm welcome to North London. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and my partner ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Tottenham Hotspur taking on Manchester United.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Oh, that's splendid play. And the starting 11 for Spurs. Dejan Kulusevski plays alongside Bissouma in the centre of midfield. And operating up front today is Heung-min Son. This is the team Manchester United will go with. Andre Onana is the goalkeeper. Nusair Mazraoui plays with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And there it is, the opening goal, the ideal way to start. Away they go again. Now can Spurs come up with an answer? Kulusevski. Yves Bissouma has it. Plenty of support here. Romero. It's with Porro. Now Romero with it. Timo Werner. Bissouma. Released it nicely. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, fine use of the ball. Well, just couldn't play that decisive ball. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. United could get in behind the defence. Could cross it in here. Eriksson. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Manuel Ugarte. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Bruno Fernandes. And offside it is. Romero. Pedro Porro. And now with Kulusevski. Heung-min Son. Decent position. Takes the shot. And a goal here for Tottenham, who have evened things up.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. That's not a bad ball. And so it will be a corner. They favoured a short one here. Just can't get it past him. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? And short it is. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And you need your defender to take charge. Beautiful pass. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Werner. Nice looking pass. Intercepted effortlessly. Bruno Fernandes has it. Running room galore for United. Ugarte. Christian Eriksen now. They do pass the ball with authority. Eriksen. Good effort here. But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. Timo Werner. Really good challenge. Now a decent position. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, it's been an incredible performance from him. Clearly the difference between the two sides. Obviously the goals, but his movement too. He's causing the backline all sorts of headaches. He'll no doubt be desperate to grab the hat.
And the ball moving again, advantage United, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns here. Christian Eriksen now. And defensive play to be applauded. Christian Eriksen now. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. You wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. Fernandes. Making sure nothing came of it. And unable to keep possession. Will he play it in? Opportunity here. And the keeper there to deal with it. Pedro Porro. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Rasmus Højlund. Christian Eriksen now. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Options in the centre. Pape Matar Sarr. An alert piece of defending. And support available. Chance for the leveller. And he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. This could be the equaliser. Trying to open them up. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Bissouma. Now Romero with it. Johnson. Son. Good idea. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And then it's a clinical finish from Son. The outcome was never in doubt. You just knew he would score from there.
So back underway. Spurs still trailing, but the belief is back. Now can he get on the end of this one? Werner. Big chance to get them on terms. Danger still on. It might be on for them. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind. But he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. Christian Eriksen now. United struggling to keep possession here. Timo Werner. Sarr. Son. And Spurs have to be bold in these trying circumstances. Rasmus Højlund. Plenty of support here. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, Manchester United unable to retain possession. Son seducing with his passing. And they needed to make that moment count. They're still trailing.
Well, what a chance to draw level. Not sure they're going to get another one.
Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Fernandes. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Has to be. In a decent position now. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes has it. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And it's a quality pass. This could level it. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. Not the best clearance. Determined defending. So full time, the referee's whistle is sounded, and it is a disappointing defeat for Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
And the challenge halts them in their tracks. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal... Well, a big night ahead for players and fans alike here in North London. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. And things are getting worse. An early red card, Stuart.
Well, I think the referee's got it right. I think it's a penalty and probably a red card. What a dramatic start to the game.
Can he make it 1-0? And a timely penalty save. And a throw in here for United. Crossing opportunity. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. He's in here. And a goal! A player down they might be, but that's not bothering them one little bit.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And that's a great finish from Son. 1v1 against the keeper. He never looked like missing, did he? That's a great goal.
Ugarte. Rasmus Højlund. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, he's certainly not alone. Dejan Kulusevski. Oh, danger here. Son! And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Real chance. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Manuel Ugarte. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Son. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, good effort, but he's placed it wide. Bruno Fernandes has it. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Can he take the chance? Son! And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, just look at this. He's so bright in the box. He's first to the ball and then a decent finish. It's a good bit of play.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. It's a fine United move in the making. Manuel Ugarte. And after the cross, a tremendous block. And a good take under duress there. Dejan Kulusevski. And that's an important intervention. Bruno Fernandes has it. Eriksson. Oh, could be. And there it is. Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now. Dejan Kulusevski. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. Timo Werner. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. De Ligt. Højlund. Good tackle, taken away. And passing it well. Could be dangerous. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Well, the short corner routine. Shot attempted. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend.
Well, had that gone in, United would be in big trouble. Can that now inspire them to turn things around here?
Well, taking advantage of the rub of the green is all part of football. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. That is that for the first half here. Well, we saw plenty. So the ball is rolling again. United might be behind, but still plenty of time for them. What can they do in the second 45? Christian Eriksen now. Promising looking ball. Well, flag going up. Frustrating, really. He's offside. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Moving the ball nicely in search of an equaliser. Defending when it looked as though it might go wrong for them. Højlund. Just the challenge that was required. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Still looking for space. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
Kulusevski. Brennan Johnson. Dejan Kulusevski. Can he do it from miles out? And couldn't put it away. Opportunity there to extend their advantage.
I have to say, it's not a bad effort. That would certainly made it more comfortable for them.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, he could really get at the opposition, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next? Spurs pushing forward with options available. Son. It was on its way in. Maybe a chance for Spurs here to take the lead from a corner.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Cuts in from the flank. But he can't keep that effort on target. And a goal kick it'll be. Nussair Mazraoui. Rasmus Højlund. Now, options are plenty. Son. Can he finish? An alert reaction to tip it over. Spurs to make a personnel switch now. And short it is. And he favours the inside route. Great defending. Throw in here for Spurs. Pedro Porro. And a goal it is! But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Nicely timed tackle.
Well, Spurs have controlled the last 15 minutes and have got the ball into some really good positions. You just feel it's only a matter of time before they get their goal.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. Oh, a wonderful save under the circumstances.
Well, he's just stopped his team from losing this game, probably. What an important save that is.
Spurs still on the attack with the minutes ticking away. Can they find a winner? And he's in an offside position. Fine ball from Ericsson. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
Johnson. Maddison. Spot on with that tackle. 5 minutes to go. Rasmus Højlund. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been foiled. How pivotal could that be at this stage of the... game.
Well, it was a good save, but that was the chance to win the game there. That could be their last opportunity.
How often do you see this? Tottenham making 3 changes at once on the personnel front. Delivering it. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Jed Spence. And here now come Tottenham. A goal at this late stage could settle the issue. But quick thinking defensively. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. Casemiro. He could pick out a teammate. Great opportunity. And so the referee brings the 90 minutes to an end. All even here. And things are getting worse. An early red card, Stuart. He's in here. And a goal! A player down they might be, but that's not bothering them one little bit. Son. Son. Well, good effort, but he's placed it wide. Can he take the chance? Son! And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. Ericsson. So back in business here, the first period of extra time, and it might well come down to mental fortitude. Who wants this more? Bissouma. And Spurs doing well to win it back. Plenty of support here. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Really in the mood today. That was almost another one.
Well, he looks so sharp, doesn't he? Just not the finish he was hoping for there.
Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out? Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. James Maddison. Well, a textbook interception. Spence. Now a decent position. Really committed defending. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can they keep it going? This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response. Heung-min Son. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Mazraoui. That's it, half-time in extra time. The second period still to come. Well, the drama continues to unfold. Second period of extra time now. Given away by Tottenham. And in with a real chance. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. And the referee satisfied it was a clean challenge. They've regained possession. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Lindelöf. Bruno Fernandes has it. Lindelöf now. And continues his run. Oh, fancy footwork. And there the move ends for now. Minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. He's in here. Oh, a smart stop. Let's see about the delivery. And clears the danger. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. So full time, the referee's whistle is sounded. And it is a disappointing defeat for Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
And things are getting worse. An early red card, Stuart. He's in here. And a goal! A player down they might be, but that's not bothering them one little bit. Can he take the chance? Son! And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. Ericsson. Oh, could be. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next? And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just...
Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, he's been foiled. How pivotal could that be at this stage of the game?
Well, it was a good save, but that was the...
Oh, it's astonishing. One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see... Can they keep it going? This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response. Given away by Tottenham. And in with a real chance. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. They've regained possession. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. Oh, a smart stop. And hello, wherever you're watching, welcome to North London. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Tottenham Hotspur taking on Manchester United.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game.
Surely! Well, he didn't miss by very much at all. Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Dejan Kulusevski plays alongside Yves Bissouma in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Heung-min Son. Chances on. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. Real chance. And that would have been quite the early boost for them.
Well, it may be early in the game, Derek, but that chance has to be taken. It's a poor finish.
That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Christian Eriksen now. Big chance. Corner given to United. Playing it in. Not all that convincing defensively. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Well, pressure building. Another corner. Making sure nothing came of it. Pressing like that will help the cause. And Spurs could be onto something. Oh, big chance. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Rasmus Højlund. Spurs recovering possession well. And playing it through. And Son is in. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Manuel Ugarte. Now De Ligt. Eriksen has found an attacking gear, but what's his approach going to be now? Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Sarr. Timo Werner. Now a decent position. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Given away by Christian Eriksen.
Well, had that gone in, surely that would have been game over. Credit to the keeper, though. That was a good save.
Rasmus Højlund. He's in here. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Back in action then, and you sense United have the momentum at the moment. Encouraging stuff from United. No way through. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Really in the mood today. That was almost another one.
Well, he looks so sharp, doesn't he? Just not the finish he was hoping for there.
Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? And over it comes. Still not clear. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Possession lost, intercepted. United being afforded too much space. And making his move inside. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Matar Sarr. Son. He's in with a chance. Couldn't quite hang on. The first half here comes to an end. Well, you have to appreciate a player like Heung-min Son when he plays as he did in the first half. Surely! So back underway with United looking to plot a route back into this game. Well, that's not textbook defending. Can he do it? Oh, in it goes! Now they're level. Who saw this coming? Incredible! Well, it has taken a Herculean effort for them to get back to level pegging under these trying circumstances. Son. Oh, this is looking promising. Shot blocked, but still alive. And punched away by the keeper. And a confident clearance. Well, not the pass he had in mind. And he has options available. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out? Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Sarr. And on to Kulusevski. Given away by Tottenham. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Nussair Mazraoui. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Højlund. Chances on. A lovely attempt. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent. Højlund. Mazraoui with it. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, possibilities in the centre. Good-looking move. Has eyes for goal. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Here's a change for Manchester United. Not really the ideal clearance. Casemiro. Determined defending. Counter-attacking, very much an option. That's a good-looking ball. A glorious chance. It's gone in! And, well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Well, how about this? 4-3. Nussair Mazraoui. Harry Maguire now. Well, Tottenham have possession again. Shaping to shoot. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Bissouma. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Manchester United recovering possession well. More than decent this from United. A chance to whip it in. Genuine chance. Oh, so near, off the post. And there it is, a penalty given and a chance perhaps for them to finish this off. And this might mean job done. And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale. Making progress. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Could be threatening. And he could cash in. And a goal to tighten things up. They've thrown themselves a lifeline. And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match.
Well, the closing down has been really poor. They're just not working as a team at the moment, and don't these fans know it?
Trying his luck. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. They take it short. Good tackle, take it away. Lindelöf. Can he take advantage? Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Bissouma. Now the wide area might be the productive area for Spurs. And so there we have it. It's full-time and disappointment for Spurs and their fans around the world. They've lost this game. What did you make of it? Well, it's an absolute privilege to be with you tonight from one of the great world football cities. I'm referring, of course, to London. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Manchester United.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set. Two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. Dejan Kulusevski plays alongside Bissouma in the centre of midfield. And up front, Heung-min Son is the lead striker today. And here's the lineup for Manchester United. Andre Onana is the goalkeeper. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. Pedro Porro. Well, can they open up the defence here? And tidy defensive play. Kulusevski. Decent position. Bissouma. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Brennan Johnson. Plenty of support here. Werner. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. United could be onto something. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. And you wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. And a cast-iron yellow card.
Well, he knew what he was doing there. That had to be a yellow card. The referee's got that right.
Could be threatening. And now can he keep calm? And a goal here for Tottenham, who have evened things up.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Christian Eriksen now. Maguire. United could get in behind the defence. But the danger averted for now. Dejan Kulusevski. And that was a very fine read. Brennan Johnson. Well, Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Noussair Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes has it. He's waiting in the middle. This could have possibilities. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Son. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And pulled back. Surely. Real defensive resilience. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Good visualization and execution. Shot attempted. Well, he couldn't quite keep it on target, just wide. And with that, the first half draws. And the second half has started here at the home of Spurs. Might work out. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Højlund. Real chance. Well, so close, and it goes down as a chance to draw level.
Yeah, really good chance to get back into this, I have to say. They just didn't take it.
Werner. And return to Son. Oh, might be. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. De Ligt. And the keeper has it now. Manuel Ugarte. Højlund. Getting forward. And will it be the leveller? And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Manchester United trailing in this game, but a corner could help bring them level. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. And he's fired over the corner. Really fine catch by the goalkeeper. Under a bit of pressure too. Son. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. And he's through here. Can they put it away? And in it goes! From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing. Well, that'll be a free kick. And support available. Son! Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Casemiro. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. This looks promising. Could be. A wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant.
Brennan Johnson. And he read it well defensively. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Bruno Fernandes has it. Christian Eriksen now. Casemiro. Can they get in behind them? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Let's see about the delivery. And in a crowded area, the keeper has managed to get there. And United regaining possession here. Could be troublesome. Bruno Fernandes. And given away. Must be. Oh, magnificent reaction. Bissouma. Could be threatening. He just needs to stay level-headed now. The net is staring him in the face. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, let's take another look, and I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far too easy for him to score.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Oh, it almost did the trick for them. Great defending. And United will get the throw in. Ugarte. Højlund. Christian Eriksen now. Christian Eriksen threads it through. And the alarm bells are ringing. Well, his accuracy deserted him at a crucial moment.
Well, he had to score there. That's probably the game over now.
Sarr. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Time is against Manchester United, but it's not over for them. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Now a decent position. He must finish! And there goes the final whistle. The overall story is a happy one for Tottenham because they get the 3 points from this game. What did you make? A warm welcome. The fans have plenty of reasons to be excited tonight here in North London. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Tottenham Hotspur taking on Manchester United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a...
Oh, what an opportunity! That's game, just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Making progress. Corner conceded, an unfussy clearance. Who's going to get on the end of it? Really sound defending. And pulled back. And nicely parried away. Pedro Porro.
Well, United are getting closer to levelling the game here. They're certainly making chances, but that was a terrific stop to keep them at bay.
Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Højlund. United finding space on the wing. Crossing possibilities. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Oh, he's missed it.
Well, he'll be very disappointed with that. He should be scoring from there.
Pedro Porro. Kulusevski. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Ugarte. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Dejan Kulusevski. Could be. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. That'll be a Spurs ball.
Well, they owe a lot to Onana there. Had that gone in, I think they'd be in real trouble now.
And support available. Oh, fancy footwork. Opportunity. And it's in. A goal for Manchester United, who find themselves now level. It's a good cross, has to be. And still danger here. But hang on, the flag is up. And the keeper can breathe a big sigh of relief. Kulusevski. Pedro Porro. Now Romero with it. Son. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. It's looking promising. Eriksen. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Christian Eriksen now. Nicely timed tackle. Timo Werner. And a strong tackle. Bruno Fernandes has it. They really look after the ball when they have it. Firing it in. A gift for any goalkeeper. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Rasmus Højlund. Christian Eriksen now. Oh, the threat is there. Matar Sarr. Not the pass he had in mind. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And tidy defensive play. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. It could prove to be the key turning point in this contest, as they haven't been at their best today. You do feel they need to find another gear in the second half, though, if they are to go on and win it.
Oh, what an opportunity. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. And it might be a favourable situation, this, for Manchester United. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop that? That is a remarkable save.
Playing it short. Giving them a different option by moving in field. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Oh, splendid skill. Sarr. Now De Ligt. And back to the keeper. Manuel Ugarte. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it fizzled out. Dejan Kulusevski. Brennan Johnson. And United couldn't keep possession. Could be dangerous. Could be threatening. Son! And it nestles on the back of the net. A goal for Tottenham Hotspur, who now are on level terms. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Manuel Ugarte. Højlund. Oh, in with a chance. Couldn't grab hold of it. And the attack fizzling out. In a decent position now. And tossing through. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. And showing fine vision. Top-class defending. Christian Eriksen now. Manuel Ugarte. Holding on to what they have is the priority, apparently. Ugarte. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. And a good-looking ball. Well, threat over for now. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. Here it is now, a substitution. Kulusevski. They have space here, Tottenham, in an attacking sense. This could square the game. Well, it's not going to count. Flag up quickly then.
Yeah, he was offside by quite a bit there, and he knew it.
And a substitution in the offing. And a change for Spurs at this juncture. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Options in the middle. This looks more than decent. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. Timo Werner. Can he find the right pass? Will they get themselves level here? And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. So back underway, and there we have it. 6 goals divided evenly. De Ligt. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Will he play it in? Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. He's in with a chance. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Rasmus Højlund. Manchester United battling the clock and the scoreline. Well, disappointing end to the move. Oh, he looks threatening. Son seducing with his passing. Casemiro lost the ball. Two minutes of stoppage time coming up. Moving forward effectively. And quick thinking defensively. Well, pressing really high. And the rest prevailed. Your assessment?
Yes, Derek, well, it could have gone either way, couldn't it? It was so competitive for much of the game, but they kept pushing, kept believing, and probably deserved the winner in the end. A great...
Good evening, everyone. A city that has so much to offer in so many respects, but of course on the football front as well. Hello from the English capital, London. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Might work out. Oh, so close to opening up the defence. Christian Eriksen now. Rasmus Højlund. It's the turn of Spurs now. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes has it. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. United might be able to cash in. Nicely timed tackle. Werner. And threading it through. To put them ahead. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it. And now they've been rewarded. So on they go again. And that really should shake up United. Can they find a response now? Running room galore for United. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Kulusevski. Can he find the right pass? This could square the game, but the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
A really good pass. Manuel Ugarte. Rasmus Højlund. Oh, great attacking play. Big chance. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Could be threatening. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And over comes the corner. Well, it still could be dangerous. And in the end, no damage done. Werner. Son. Nice weight on the pass. And he's found a bit of daylight. And a goal it is for Tottenham Hotspur. Well on course for victory here. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Bruno Fernandes has it. Christian Eriksen now. Went in strongly, decisively. And he has options available. It should be. It could be up for grabs. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing.
Well, he's hit this so well on the half volley. Just look at the power he generates. That's a wonderful goal. It's unstoppable. Brilliant stuff.
Well, they restart the game, and Spurs really cantering to victory now. It's beginning to get out of hand. Ugarte. Christian Eriksen now. And possession lost, intercepted. Bruno Fernandes has it. Rasmus Højlund. Well, this could really help the cause. And that's a very good parry. Van de Ven. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Spurs finding space on the flank. Surely, a goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1 and 2 touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. Back in business, and United's struggles were there for all to see in the first 45. Can they put up a better fist of it? Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes has it. Højlund. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? And possibilities here. Bruno Fernandes. A good vision there. A good and fair challenge. And passing it through. And he might be in here. Rifled against the post, but back in play. So making the substitution now. De Ligt. Oh yes, what a pass. And he's through here. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Kulusevski. And a strong tackle. "30 minutes left for play." And he read it well. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Big chance. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Bruno Fernandes has it. That's a good-looking ball. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. Kulusevski. Incisive pass. And cutting it out. Rasmus Højlund. This could be troublesome, and he could cash in. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying himself. Werner. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. Taken away from Son.
Phil Jones.
Mazraoui. Teammates available. He got in the way of that cross. So deflection, and it will be a... throw in. Spurs to make a personnel switch now. Crossing possibilities. Foiling his opponent completely. James Maddison. Intelligent threaded pass here. Son! And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then from that sort of range, Son was never going to miss. It's a well-worked goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Mazraoui. That's a good-looking pass. Real chance. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Højlund. Well, in the closing stages, and Spurs really on top of their game in this one, Stuart.
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration through to the final whistle.
Over it comes. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Well, continues his run. Cross fired over. Was it a great clearance? And there goes the final whistle. The overall story is a happy one for Tottenham because they get the 3 points from this game. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
So, a top-level contribution from Heung-min Son. How many times do we say that? Quite a lot is the answer. Stuart, sum up for us what impressed you.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today. And, of course, he scored 2 really good goals.
To put them ahead. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. Son. Nice weight on the pass. And he's found a bit of daylight. And a goal it is for Tottenham Hotspur. Well on course for victory here. It should be. It could be up for grabs. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. Surely. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Big chance. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Well, not too much defending going on. This could be troublesome. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder. Intelligent threaded pass here. Son! And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue. That's a good-looking pass. Real chance. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Good evening, everyone. A city that has so much to offer in so many respects, but of course on the football front as well. Hello from the English capital, London. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And a fine tackle. And the starting 11 for Spurs. Dejan Kulusevski plays alongside Busuma in the centre of midfield. And up front, Heung-min Son is the lead striker today. He's in behind the defence here. And not cleared away properly. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Very quick thinking there. It's a fine United move in the making. But the danger averted for now. Well, Tottenham being afforded too much room here. Will it be? Oh, must be. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Rasmus Højlund. Keeping the ball moving. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Heung-min Son. Well-timed tackle. Feeding it through. Timo Werner. Very effective pass. It's got to be. Still a chance. And an astute piece of defending.
Well, I have to say, that was a fine save, which just about keeps this game alive.
And showing the importance of width. Well, possibilities inside the box. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, whether it's a great chance or a half chance, when you're trailing as they are, you've got to put them away.
Well, if they are going to get back into this, those are the sort of chances they have to take.
Spurs pushing forward with options available. Must be! There it is! The goals keep coming! No stopping them today!
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And what a clinical finish this is. Hit with such power by Son. Not much chance for the keeper there.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Committed challenge. Johnson. Can they hit on the break? Wonderful chance. And now it is there for him. He had to score, and he does.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Christian Eriksen now. And a tidy challenge. Now, options are plenty. Magnificent defending. Sarr. United doing well to regain possession. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And still looking to get the shot off. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Spurs get the advantage from the referee. Kulusevski. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Good physical play. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, Timo Werner, no two ways about it, can strike fear in any opponent, Stuart.
Well, what can you say about him today? He's been a real live wire, full of tricks, great feet and good goals as well. Top stuff.
And so the battle commences. He's in behind the defence here. And there it is, an almost intuitive piece of finishing. Will it be? Oh, must be. Well, whether it's a great chance or a half chance, when you're trailing as they are, you've got... Spurs pushing forward with options available. Must be! There it is! The goals keep coming! No stopping them today! Wonderful chance! And now it is there for him! He had to score, and he does. The second half underway, and United left with a real mountain to climb. In behind for him to chase. And there it is, a chance. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Well, it wasn't first-class distribution. And threading it through. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Højlund. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And teammates around him. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Matar Sarr. And the flag has been raised here. Well, there can't have been a lot in that. Maguire. Well, Spurs with the ball again. Oh, that is a superb save. Will it happen for them? Son. And whipped into the box. Could be dangerous. Bissouma. Well, still an issue here. And quick thinking defensively. Rasmus Højlund. He has teammates around him. Bruno Fernandes. That's a very fine piece of tackling. And pushed away to safety. Out of play, United throw-in coming up. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely saved. And deciding to go short with this one. And the cross here from Christian Eriksen. Oh, that goes down as a wonderful save. But hang on, offside is the decision here.
Happy birthday to the coolest football player.
Romero.
Happy birthday from all your friends and family.
Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Trying to open up the defence. He's in behind the defence here. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Christian Eriksen now. Has a go. Oh, excellent diving stop. Here's a change for Manchester United. Trying to pick out a teammate. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Johnson. Werner. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Getting forward. An alert piece of defending. Now, options are plenty. And he might be in here. And still looking to get the shot away. Referee had to be mindful of what was going on, the injury situation, and hence he has stopped play. And back in business again with a drop ball. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? It comes to absolutely nothing. And with that, the referee says that is the end of the match. And Spurs victorious. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Well, he is a player with the capacity to enthrall Timo Werner. Let's get your assessment as regards his performance in this game.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today. And, of course, he scored 2 really good goals.
Will it be? Oh, must be. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Spurs pushing forward with options available. Must be. There it is. The goals keep coming. No stopping them today. Wonderful chance. And now it is there for him. He had to score, and he does. And teammates around him. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it. Trying to open up the defence. He's in behind the defence here. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Hello everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege to commentate from this venue. A warm welcome to North London. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Tottenham Hotspur taking on Manchester United.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Lacking a distinct sense of rhythm at the moment. Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Dejan Kulusevski plays alongside Yves Bissouma in the centre of midfield. And operating up front today is Heung-min Son. And he's broken free. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Christian Eriksen now. Højlund. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, had no intention of losing out. A chance to whip it in. This could be the equaliser. And in it goes. From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing. Pedro Porro. And cutting it out. Great ball from Son. Now the task is to remain focused. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop?
Looking to cut inside. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. And he's in. Oh, it's cheeky. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savour it. Pure brilliance. Well, back underway here. How will Spurs reply to that setback? Pedro Porro. Yves Bissouma has it. United could be onto something. Well, at first glance, you would think a strong possibility of a red card. Let's see. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. A good vision there. Given away by Manchester United. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Intelligent threaded pass here. Well, he's been ruled to have taken up an illegal position. Only just, however, Stuart.
Well, he loves running off the back of defenders. But on this occasion, he's just gone a fraction too early.
How can he take them on and beat them? Options in the centre. Still not clear. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. United could get in behind the defence. Well, disappointing end to the move. Werner. Now room to roam for Spurs on the wing. Has to be. And a goal! 10 men, but right back in this game.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle.
Substitution for Tottenham Hotspur.
It's going to be United's free kick.
Number 21, Dejan Kulusevski. To be replaced by number 24, Dusan Stones.
Heung-min Son. Really good build-up, but no end product. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Manuel Ugarte. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball, but then the one that fails to hit its target. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one in with a chance. And there is the goal to give them the lead with 10 men.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And that's a great finish from Son. 1v1 against the keeper. He never looked like missing, did he? That's a great goal.
Goal for Tottenham Hotspur.
Half-time then, here in the English capital. Back underway then, and work to do for United, given the scoreline. Christian Eriksen now. Can he find the right pass? He's in behind. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing.
Well, United are looking threatening and they are making chances, but they still trail in the game, mainly due to that brilliant save by the goalkeeper.
Yes, in the mood to exert more pressure. Breaking at pace. Well, I was on the cusp of saying he's at it again. Look as though he might score again.
Well, he's certainly looking sharp today. That could easily have been his second there.
And he keeps going. Bissouma. Opportunity. Well, not cleared away completely. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
.30 minutes left for play. Rasmus Højlund. Christian Eriksen now. Very effective passing sequence. Chance for the leveller. And a goal here. Just what Manchester United required. They are level. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Could be. Tried to line it up, but off the woodwork.
Well, relief for the goalkeeper. That looked as though it was going into me.
Timo Werner. And teammates around him. In position to give them the lead, maybe. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Christian Eriksen now. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Good idea. And Son is in. Oh, can you believe this? They've forged ahead, undeterred by the fact that they're down to 10. This is inspirational stuff. Well, how about this? 4-3. Christian Eriksen now. Casemiro. More than decent this from United. And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Over it comes. Well, too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. Sarr. Good work to win the ball back by United. This could be troublesome. Well, it was easy on the eye, but the interception was made. Crossing opportunity. Bruno Fernandes. Chance to finish. And danger still. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Pape Matar Sarr. And Spurs could be onto something. Gives it a go. Keeper getting the touch. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. So the corner played into the box. Read it well, cleared it well. Romero. Nicely timed tackle. Bruno Fernandes has it. Two minutes of stoppage time coming up. Time is against Manchester United, but it's not over for them. Could play it in. Bruno Fernandes. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. And the referee says that's going to do it for this contest. It is a Spurs success story.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
And he's broken free. A goal in. This could be the equaliser. And in it goes. From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing. Great ball from Son. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop?
And he's in. Oh, it's cheeky. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savour it. Pure. And a goal! The equaliser! And the referee satisfied it was a clean challenge. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one in with a chance. Well, that was on the cusp of saying he's at it again. Looked as though he might score again.
Well, he's certainly looking sharp.
Very effective passing sequence. Good idea. And Son is in. Oh, can you believe this? They've forged ahead, undeterred by the fact that they're down to 10. Gives it a go. Keeper getting the touch. Another goal from this corner.